Hello, little ones. I've got a book for Christmas. Are you ready? It's an Aussie night before Christmas. Can you see it? Can you see? It's like a car or a truck. In Australia, we call them utes or utilities. And it's being pulled by 8 kangaroos because Santa's coming to Australia. And he looks a bit different when he comes to Australia because it's pretty hot in Australia now. Yeah, that's right. So here we go. And it's written by, sorry, I forgot to say, Yvonne Morrison and illustrated beautifully by Kilmeny Niland. 'Twas the night before Christmas. There wasn't a sound. Not a possum was stirring. No one was around. Look at these beautiful possums all snuggled up in their branches. We left on the table some tucker and beer, hoping that Santa Claus would soon be here. So the children left some tucker, which is another Australian word for food, and some beer. Because Australians like to drink beer. Okay. We children were all snuggled up safe in our beds, while dreams of pavlovas danced round our heads. Oh, there's the 2 children asleep in their beds. And Mum in her nightie and Dad in his shorts had just settled down to watch the TV sports. And what else can you see in the picture? Mum and Dad. Can you see the dog? He's got reindeer antlers on. When outside the house a mad ruckus arose, loud squeaking and banging woke us from our doze. We ran to the screen door, peeked cautiously out, snuck onto the deck and let out a shout. Here's the brother and sister sneaking out. Do you know what the noise would be on the night before Christmas? Guess what had woken us up from our snooze? But a rusty old ute pulled by 8 mighty roos. The cheerful man driving was giggling with glee, and we both knew at once who this plump bloke must be. So can you see the Christmas lights on the house? And what can you see? The kangaroos are coming, pulling. Now I'm telling the truth, it's all dinky-die. Those 8 kangaroos fairly soared through the sky. Look at the kangaroos. And then the ute with Santa's arm hanging out. Can you see him? Hanging on to the kangaroos. Santa leaned out the window to pull at the reins and encourage the roos by calling their names. Let's see if you can see Santa better now. He's got a dog in the back of the ute. There he is. Right. And he's going to call the roos. Their names are now Kylie, now Kirsty, now Shazza and Shane, on Kipper and Skipper, on Bazza and Wayne. Park up on that water tank and grab a quick drink. I'll scoot down the gum tree, be back in a wink. There's the kangaroos. And let's see Santa coming down the gum tree. So up to the tank those 8 kangaroos flew, with the ute full of toys, and Santa Claus too. He slid down the gum tree and jumped to the ground. Then in through the window he sprang with a bound. He had bright sunburnt cheeks and a milky white beard. A jolly old joker was how he appeared. He wore red stubby shorts and old thongs on his feet, and a hat of deep crimson as a shade from the heat. because that's what you need in Australia. Can you see Santa? And his thongs. Did you see the thongs? There they are. And he's got little Australian flags on his braces. He looks happy. His eyes bright as opals. Oh, how they twinkled. And like a goanna, his skin was quite wrinkled. His shirt was stretched over a round, bulging belly, which shook when he moved like a plate full of jelly. Here's Santa. He's eating a lamington, yes. A fat sack of prezzies he flung from his back, and he looked like a swaggy unfastening his pack. He spoke not a word, but bent down on one knee to position our goodies beneath the Yule tree. You see him? He's bending down to put the presents under the tree. Surfboard and footy shapes for us two, and for Dad, tongs to use on the new barbecue. A mysterious package he left for our mum. Then he turned and he winked and he held up his thumb. See if you can do that. Can you hold up your thumb and wink? Good job. He strolled out on deck with his ruse came on cue, flung his sack in the back and prepared to shoot through. He bellowed out loud as they swooped past the gate. Merry Christmas to all, and good on ya, mate. There we go. There's the last picture with Santa flying away with the kangaroos, and the possums have got presents too. That's the end of that Christmas story. Bye for now.